Have you ever gotten that feeling? That little inkling that someone might be into you, but you just can't be sure? It's a total mystery, right? Well, today we're putting on our detective hats. We're going to decode the signs together and figure out once and for all if you have a secret admirer. I mean, it's that confusing mix of signals that can drive you absolutely nuts. One minute you think, okay, this is happening, and the next you're questioning everything. Our mission here is to cut right through that chaos and find some real clarity. So let's treat this like our own little investigation. We're going to follow the evidence, piece together the clues, and by the end of this, you'll have a much, much clearer picture. Because believe it or not, the answer is usually right there in front of us. We just need to know what we're looking for. Okay, so every good investigation starts with one thing: observation. Your first mission is simply to watch and listen. We're not looking for some huge romantic gesture, nope. We're looking for the small, subtle shifts in the everyday that almost everyone else misses. This right here, this is the absolute cornerstone of our entire case. The single biggest clue isn't what they do, but how their behavior changes specifically when you're around. The whole secret is in the contrast. So first, you gotta establish a baseline. How do they normally act around their friends or other people? Are they super loud, kind of reserved, a little goofy? Get a good read on that. Now, compare it to how they are with you. Do they suddenly get quiet? Or maybe they get even louder to make sure you notice them? That change, that shift, it's happening for a reason. It's a huge psychological flag that your presence has made them super self-aware. All right, so we've covered the passive observation part. Now, let's dig into the more active evidence. These are the things a potential admirer will actually do to get, and more importantly, keep your attention. Just ask yourself this simple question. Who usually starts the conversation? If you realize one person is consistently the one popping up in your DMs, starting a chat at work, or just finding any old reason to talk to you, that is not an accident. They are literally creating opportunities just to interact with you. And in today's world, this can look like a million different things, right? It's that random meme they send you because it made them think of you. It's the immediate reply to your Instagram story, or even just a simple text asking how your day is going. These might seem like tiny little things, but when they keep happening over and over, you realize they're not random at all. They are very, very intentional. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful clues, and one that's totally silent: their eyes. We're all kind of programmed to hold eye contact for just a comfortable few seconds. But when someone breaks that rule, when they hold your gaze for just a beat or two longer than normal, it creates this powerful little moment. It's subtle, for sure, but it's an undeniable signal that their focus is 100% on you. Okay, detective, you've been gathering your evidence. You've noticed the change in their behavior. You've seen the pattern of them trying to get your attention. Now we're going to move from just observing to actually experimenting. It's time for a simple test to confirm everything. And don't worry, this isn't some big, dramatic, awkward thing. It's actually super subtle and really low stakes. It's just a way for us to gather one final, crucial piece of data. We're going to call it the conversation test. So here's how it works. The next time you're talking to them, whether it's in person or just texting, I want you to gently pull your energy back a bit. Give a shorter reply, let a little bit of silence hang in the air. You're just creating a small gap in the conversation. And the most important part, you do nothing. You just watch and see what they do next. So what happens? Do they let the conversation just fizzle out, or do they scramble to fill that silence? If they quickly ask another question or bring up a whole new topic, if they do anything to keep that interaction alive, it shows you they put a really high value on your attention and they are not ready to lose it. That effort, it speaks volumes. And case closed. See, when you look at all these signals together, the shift in their behavior, them always starting the chat, that lingering eye contact, and their effort to keep you talking, the code becomes crystal clear. Any one of these things on its own could mean nothing, but when you combine them, well, they paint a pretty compelling picture. So, the investigation is officially over. The power is in your hands now. You have the tools to read between the lines and understand that secret language of attraction. So I'll just leave you with one last question to think about. Now that you know how to decode the signs, who's the first person that comes to mind?